My son's teacher took away his lunch and gave him crackers because it wasn't healthy enough. He's 7 and autistic. For 3 years I've been packing the same lunch for James: white bread sandwich with only butter, exactly 6 baby carrots, not 5, not 7, apple slices in a specific McDonald's container, and yes, a pack of Oros, same brand, same order every single day. It's one of the few meals he'll reliably eat without a meltdown. Yesterday he came home sobbing, full panic attack in the car. Through his tears I pieced together that Mrs. Patterson had taken his lunch away during nutrition inspection and gave him whole wheat crackers with hummus instead. For his health he didn't eat, instead eat, spent lunch hiding under the table. The aide had to call the counselor. By the time I picked him up, he hadn't eaten in 8 hours and was hitting himself repeatedly. My something we'd worked years to stop. I emailed the teacher, explained that James has severe food aversions related to his autism, that his safe foods might not look balanced to her, but they're what keep him nourished, that we're working with occupational therapy to expand his diet, but it's a process, that taking away his food is traumatic for him. Her response: all children need to learn healthy eating habits. I am happy to provide resources on proper nutrition for children with special needs. Partial needs. She has his IEP page 3 accommodation section explicitly states, student requires specific food items due to sensory processing challenges. Do not alter or substitute lunch items, but it gets worse. She sent a class-wide email about nutrition standards with a list of approved and not approved foods. Oros were highlighted and red. White bread was on the discouraged list. She actually wrote, some parents use their children's preferences as an excuse for poor nutrition. I scheduled a meeting, brought his developmental pediatrician's letter explaining that for autistic children with severe food aversions, fat is best, that forcing new foods can cause dangerous food refusal, that his limited diet is literally keeping him alive and growing. She doubled down, said she's seen too many parents enable pecky eating by claiming autism, that her nephew is autistic and eats everything, that I am doing him a disservice by not pushing harder. James hasn't eaten lunch at school since. Lord even opened his lunchbox. Asks if Mrs. Patterson will take it again. Dremble having accidents which he hasn't had in 2 years. Lurt go near the cafeteria. The progress we made in therapy. Cone. His aide told me quietly that this isn't the first time 3 other autistic kids in the class have had their lunches corrected. One stopped bringing lunch entirely. Another's parents pulled him from the school. I went to the principal. She said Mrs. Patterson is passionate about children's health and maybe we could compromise by adding some vegetables to his dollop pack. I laughed. Ekazi laughed in her face. Compromise on my son's medical needs. This morning I packed his usual lunch. Added a printed note on bright yellow paper. This lunch meets James's dietary needs as specified in his IEP. Do not remove or replace any items. If you have concerns, contact his parent immediately. Taped another copy to his lunchbox. Put one in his backpack. Sent a photo to the teacher principal and district special education coordinator. The teacher emailed back that I am being hostile and creating an adversarial environment. That she's only trying to help. That maybe James would benefit from a regular education environment if his needs are too complex for inclusion. There it is, the threat. Complete or your kid gets pushed out. I've contacted a disability rights lawyer. Filed a formal complaint with the district. Requested an emergency IEP meeting with an advocate present. Every parent of an autistic child in that class is doing the same. Mrs. Patterson sent another email, this time about how some parents are making her job impossible, how she can't be expected to memorize every child's preferences, how teaching healthy eating is part of her curriculum. Preferences. My son's disability-related dietary needs are preferences. He ate 3 baby carrots last night, first vegetables he's touched since Tuesday, cried the whole time, asked if it was good enough for Mrs. Patterson now. He's 7 as of in, and he's asking if his eating is good enough for an adult who has no understanding of his neurology. Tomorrow tier is a school board meeting. 12 parents are attending. We all have the same story. Peter playing nutritionist, Fighter playing nutritionist, Kezi going hungry, progress destroyed. Mrs. Patterson will be there too.